Yes. So, Frank, join us on Facebook and then run us through what we're showing right now. And for our listeners, join us also on Facebook, LUV 99.5. You can have this. It's very affordable and sure to be answered. So, Frank, let's go.
Yeah, so with the outside, it all comes to what I outlined earlier, that the type of paint for the outside should not really put people off. You understand? So, I mean, you know that people have their preference of color, but if your color puts your neighbor off, then it's something that could create a problem within your community.
Hold on, Frank. I'm painting me down. If I'm a neighbor, home.
No, but whatever you are doing should have an eye appeal to your neighborhood, at least. So if you build your house, and I remember the last time we were showing the wooden structures, I saw the red and black, and I said it was nice. And David said, oh, no, it looks a bit awkward. So depending on it, but just that the looks of your house should at least fit into your neighborhood. So just let's go for paints that catches the eye, that are very nice, and not because of your interest. Let's try to always seek advice from the professionals.
Whoa. So, Erasmus, you see, as we go forward, as we advance, you see more color combinations that are more attractive.
With this one, I think it's a blend of multiple colors. And
yes, indeed.
I wouldn't go for this, but it's beautiful anyway.
It
has its own beauty.
So on Facebook, there's a message. Read the third message. What does it say? The third message. Just read it.
It says, how do I get
No, the third message.
The third message. Sikasam.
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 And that is why we're saying join us at the fair. And you get to engage with experts who would help you out. So, Frank, wrap up for us. What would you want to say to people when they want to go pick up paint colors for their homes? Let's wrap it up quickly.
Yeah, so as we have explained, depending on every room would have its unique color depending on your choice. So it's always better to seek advice from those who sell these things. They know the colors better, and then just let them know which part of your room, whether the principal area, which is the bedrooms, or the living room, or the kitchen. Like I mentioned, as I visited someone who had used the washroom tiles for the living room. He didn't know the difference. So at the end of the day, you end up putting tiles designed for the washroom, for your living room, which will be off design. So let's try to seek expert advice. Anytime you want to attach finishing to your building, then you can have quality for whatever work that you have done.
I hear you. Frank Abaji Dinyasa, thanks very much for your time. Tomorrow we get to talk some more in the studios where we talk about the lighting system. We talk about, inverters. We talk about solar panels. We talk about generators. We talk about everything energy, because we need to generate our own power. These days, Untimi found into ECG, so I'm disappointed big time. Aside from that, we talk about, the water sources as well, because there are some places where you have to wake up at dawn to fetch water. So we'll tell you about how affordable it is to get your own water source at home. But Rexford Brobe is still with us in the studios of Love 99.5. He says that if you're putting up a house and you get to the woodwork frame area, you need to have people who come by to do inspection on the work done before you even put the roofing sheets on them. He says, unfortunately, some people don't understand how this pans out or how this works. So they just go out there and they get, wood, which sometimes is not dried well enough. They come and they put it on the structure, say they have a woodwork frame on. Now, if the wood bends, it creates a space where air goes into it. And then when you put the roofing sheet on it, there's that space. So anything can happen, like leakage. Have I spoken well?
Yes, sir.
I have.
Yep.
So what is with the wood? How come we don't have the right wood for the woodwork frame?
I think I'm guilty of that.
Okay.
Because even when I was building my house, we went for what we call the bush cut.